They sent me a picture like a month later of this bird, and they were able to release it back into the wild. And even though this felt like at the time such a random thing to happen to me, especially on that specific day where I had so many things to worry about, but everything was out of my hands, I realized later that that bird grounded me. Like, it kept me sane in that moment. It kept me from pulling out my hair because of how stressed I was. It felt like something sent by God to keep me sane in that moment. So I just want to say that God comes to all of us in various different ways. I'm now learning that God likes to come to me through nature. And just because the way that he comes through us, we don't necessarily expect. We should always accept it because it's him trying to build that relationship with us. And I would just like to leave you guys with one Bible verse. Psalms 32:8. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will guide you with my eye. Happy Sabbath, guys.
Happy Sabbath, church. I'm a little bit nervous right now, so I might spiral out of the topic, but today I'm gonna be talking about my move to Maplewood and how it brought me not only closer to God but closer to other people. Cause before I was in a public school, I had so many friends, I wasn't prioritizing people, right? But at the same time, it was really hard because at public school you had to maintain your social life, right? But coming here just made me rewind a little bit and just calm down and just focus on certain people in my life that I know I need to be closer to, right? So for example, I have this one friend named Faith, right? Me and her, we weren't really close before, but ever since my move to Maplewood, she's become like my sister to me, right? But for me, coming here really saved my life, honestly. Because before, I wasn't getting enough sleep, I wasn't eating, I wasn't drinking enough water. I was just in my own little corner suffering from extreme anxiety, right? But after all the stuff that came with coming here, kind of resenting my mom at the time because she switched me midway through the school year, so I lost a lot of people because of that, right? But at the same time, God gives you stuff for a reason, and me coming to Maplewood just opened up a much broader experience to just being closer with God, right? And for me, because I wasn't eating, because I wasn't drinking enough water, I was just out of it, basically. I was just in life, just doing it just because I was doing it. I wasn't there for my little sibling. I wasn't there to be an influence on my sibling. I wasn't there to be a good son for my mom. I wasn't there to be a good person at all for people. And I think my mom started to see that, and she was like, oh, what better way to just bring him closer to God and to be a better person than to send me to Maplewood, right? So I get to Maplewood. For a few weeks, I was just like in my own little world. I was just like being in my room, just being on my phone, just not not caring about people. But as time grew on, as hardships came, as like many like situations went on, me like doing so much stuff here, me like having like a lot of time with my friends at Maplewood, it made me realize like, oh, because I'm able to be with people 24/7 who will always support me, it made me realize like, oh, because I am here, I'm happy again. And because I was happy again, my mom started seeing like a bunch of stuff that basically was going on, just being resolved. And my anger, my sadness, my insecurities just went away as soon as I came here. And it took me like a good like year to finally like feel comfortable at Maplewood. And after I started feeling comfortable, I started like being like this outgoing person, where as before I was just like so introverted and just didn't really care about like what other people thought, and just again in my own little world. But now that I realize like, oh, I didn't realize it at the time, but now that I'm here for like a year and a half now, I'm I'm happy because my mom, she did the right thing. She brought me closer to God. She brought me closer to people. And although like me and my mom's relationship is like kind of strained out right now, I know that she means the best for me. I know she does all this for me, and I'm just really happy that Maplewood brought me closer with God. And like, for example, now, before I didn't go to any Bible studies because I thought like it would be boring, but like now I wake up at 6 a.m. each day just to go to those Bible studies. But like now that I do that, I've gotten used to it. So I'm like, okay, 6 a.m., you gotta wake up. If you don't wake up, it's okay. Just do your best. But those Bible studies have helped me like be closer to God. I've learned so much. I've learned like so much about what other like prophets and what stories like are in the Bible. Whereas before I didn't even know like anything about the Bible because I was just so strained from God and from like other people. But I'm grateful that people like brought me closer to God. I'm grateful that so much stuff happened that made me like realize like, oh, because I'm here, I'm happy.